Hello YouTube. Today we're going to do a One Piece character tier list. We got our suggestion from a subscriber. Definitely not the same guy from the last video, I swear. I'll show it in the right in front of the screen right now. That's the comment. Alright. Alright, One Piece has a lot of characters. So there was like a lot of tier lists, but like hundreds of characters. This one has like around 60. I see some good characters in here, so we're just going to try to keep it short and do this one. Alright, let's move on to the first. We have my freaking boy, Ben Beckman. Alright. We haven't seen much about him, but we know he's like high level. He's Shanks' right hand man, but we don't know shit about him damn near. But we just know he uses a gun. We know he's a threat. He threatened Kizaru, which was sick. Goated moment. I'd probably give him a B for now. Obviously, I want to see more of him 100%. We haven't seen enough. He has potential to obviously go higher, but for now, we just put him a B. We know he's a good guy. We saw that. What's it called? During the episodes when His movie Red was coming out, he was like a good guy to Luffy. He was like telling Luffy like not to like hate on Shanks. W fucking shit. Moving on. To be honest, bro, I think all the Straw Hats are like A or S. I think fuck, I can't talk. I think Usopp is S. Is he S or A? I feel like there's gonna be other characters. I'll put Usopp at A for now. I fucking love Usopp. He's the comedy of the show, bro. Peak character. Obviously, he has his flaws, but that's his character too. I fucking love Usopp. We do need to see some more shit from him though, because he's a part of a Yonko crew. But besides that, good guy, bro. Bellamy, bro. I can give her a B. I definitely like don't think she's like a normal character, like a C tier. But I think she deserves at least a B. She was a good ass mom. She literally sacrificed herself just so her kids can be good. Like that's fucking respectable as fuck. But at the same time, we haven't seen much screen time. So for now, I'll give her a B. I mean, I doubt we're gonna learn more about her, so probably she's just gonna stay at a B. So yeah, Brook, S tier for sure. He's like definitely one of my top 10 characters. I fucking love him. He's also super fucking. Actually, you know what? Before we continue, let me add a SS tier because I know there's gonna be characters higher. All right, we got SS. So yeah, we got Brook at S for now. Honestly, I feel like Usopp is like an S minus, but we're keeping him at A for now. Moving on, Rebecca. I think Rebecca's a B as well. Mm, she was kind of like I give her like a C. She can get like a C plus. I feel like we won't really see her as much anymore. But during Dressrosa, she was kind of like she was kind of like yapping like a lot for sure. She was yapping a lot. But besides that, like she wasn't a bad character. I don't think she deserves a B though. I feel like Bellamy like had a respectable moment. Ben Beckman has like hella potential, but I feel like Rebecca, it's whatever. So I'll give her like a C. I think she might be like a C plus, but nothing crazy. All right, moving on. Koala, definitely not on the same level as Usopp, but same thing with Ben Beckman. I don't know if she's as fire as Ben Beckman because I think Ben Beckman has insane potential. So I think B for Ben Beckman. But at the same time, I think I don't. This is tough. I think Koala's a low B. I'll give her a low B. I'm not gonna try to drag it. I think she's a low B. We've seen her a bit. She's interesting. She's part of the Revolutionary Army. We saw her in Dressrosa. She was moving. I give her a low B. Hawkins, I give him a B, bro. He has an interesting power, bro. Honestly, I like how we moved on to Kaido's side, bro. It's like hella variety in this One Piece. It's insane. We have pirates, and we have, they're like everyone was kind of mad about him for like switching sides, but at the same time, it was Kaido, bro. So it's kind of like it's interesting and respectable. I give him a B just for that. Okay, now we're moving on to some peak character. Fucking Law. I think I think Law. Here's the thing. I have Brook high as fuck. I think Law is a little higher. Well, not a little. Well, not. I don't think he is for me a little higher. But I don't know if he's S S. I'll put him on top of S for now. Fucking Law. Basically, throughout Punk Hazard all the way through Wano, he was basically like with the Straw Hats. He had so much screen time. He was fucking backstory was insane. He was moving insane during Dressrosa, bro. Fucking shout out Corazon smoking that fucking Doflamingo pack, bro. It was fucking amazing. During Wano, he was fucking cooking, bro. He was like a major threat to Yonko. He awakened, bro. Fucking gas character, bro. Gas shit. And he's like, yeah, bro. Just so much to him, bro. All right, fake One Piece fan, but we got this one. Shakes. God damn, Shanks' Pookie Bear, bro. I forgot what her name was, but yeah, give her a C. We haven't really seen her much. All right, Enel. I think Enel's a B. Honestly, it's been like a while. Obviously, it's been hella long since we've seen him. But he had like an amazing performance. Bro was truly terrifying. Peak antagonist, peak villain. He kind of lost. He kind of got. I feel like he kind of got introduced way too early because he was like actual threat, bro. We don't know what he's doing now, but apparently he's on the moon somewhere. So whoever comes back, he's definitely going up there. But for now, I'll probably put him at a B. Moving on. Perona, probably like a low B. I mean, she's likable, but like, and also I like how she freed Kobe out to help out Gekko Moria. That I think like that was cool, bro. So yeah, I think a low B. My friend, I won't say his name, but he probably give her like number one. He fucking loves Perona, but yeah, yeah, probably low B. Nothing crazy. Got clapped by Usopp, bro, but that's about it. Alvida, I'd probably say C. She's the first villain. She comes back. She's still actually a part of the series, surprisingly. We see her with Buggy, which is crazy. I'd probably give her like a C, nothing crazy. Unless if we see her do some shit, but for now, I'll give her like a C. Owner Zeph, same. It's kind of similar to like fucking Bellamy. Is it Bellamy? Bellamy or Bellamere. It's similar to Bellamere. She had like her screen time in the beginning, had some peak moments. Same thing with Zeph, peak moments, but can't go higher than a B. Moving on. I fucking. It's gonna sound crazy, but I like Ivankov. Hella funny. That's the thing. Now, okay. Ben Beckman, obviously, I think I think he or she, whatever fuck she is, sounds fucked up, but yeah, better than Ben Beckman for sure, because we just don't know much about Ben. All right, I give it an A. I'm gonna put Usopp in S, but he's like a super low S, all right, or like low S. So yeah, Ivankov A, bro, so fucking funny, bro. Enjoyable character during Impel Down, so funny. Marineford, all that shit, so funny. Fucking, still part of the show. She's a main person of the Revolutionary. It was amazing, bro. Definitely S. Bro, we're moving on to one of my goats. He's probably one of my top five characters, bro. Fucking love Doflamingo, bro. Definitely SS, bro. 100%. First SS character, bro. Bro is honestly my favorite villain of anime, bro. Fucking loved him, bro. Backstory fire. His power is fire. His dialogue is fire. His drip is fire. Everything about him is fire, bro. All right, moving on, bro. Kuzan, bro. Kuzan, at first, I didn't really care, but well, not I wouldn't say didn't really care about him, but he definitely went up for me. I think he's like I think he's like similar to Usopp, low S or A plus. Definitely above Ivankov, but I'm gonna put him in A for now because like we still got to see more. But I think he's like A plus, but just barely S, bro. He's so cool, bro. This motherfucker was a top Marine, left the Marines, and now is moving with the Blackbeard Pirates. But I feel like there's obviously more to it. So gas. And then he just fought Garp. That was probably one of the best fights in Egghead. So gas, bro. Moving on. Sanji. Sanji is definitely he's my number three character in One Piece. I would put it make a new category, but I'm probably just gonna do SS. Sanji is number S or number three, definitely above Doflamingo. I fucking love Sanji, bro. Peak character. He's a lover boy, bro. As a fellow lover boy, bro. Peak shit, bro. Let's move on. My fucking goat, obviously Luffy. He's my number one. I'm a pretty basic guy. He's my number one. I would put a number one, but fuck it, we'll just keep going. Luffy, obviously, we've been following him the whole time. He has like some of the most enjoyable moments in all of anime for me. He's literally like I like his fighting style, bro. The way he like motivate, it's just so peak, bro. Just so peak, bro. All right, moving on. I think Big Mom's a B. I don't think it's fair to put her at. Honestly, I didn't really like Big Mom up until like Wano, like everything in Whole Cake. Like I did not fuck with Big Mom at all, bro. Like she was a Yonko moving like a child. I mean, I know her backstory and all that shit, but like I don't know, it didn't. I know that's a character, but it didn't resonate with me. Let's just say that. I think after Wano though, she did gain some points back. She was terrifying, like she was a genuine threat. And then we see like yeah. I mean, I was about to say some shit from the manga, but I haven't actually read in detail, so I won't bring it up. But yeah, we see her. I think like a B, somewhere in the B range. I definitely don't like her as much as Kuzan or Ivankov, but I'd probably give her like a B. I don't know. It's just like hard to rank her, right? I didn't really like her like until like Wano. And even in Wano, she was just a threat. All right, let's move on. Buggy. I think Buggy deserves an A. I think he's on the same level as Ivankov. Bro has like, bro's hella fucking funny, and somehow he's a fucking Yonko, bro. Like, come on, bro. That is fucking entertaining as shit, bro. I definitely give Buggy like an A, bro. I hope to see him more, bro. The leader of Cross Guild, bro. Apparently they're going out for the One Piece. They said in the Egghead arc. That's fucking gas, bro. Another peak character, Garp. I think Garp deserves an A. I think he's probably a little bit above Buggy and Ivankov right now, especially after what happened in Egghead. Bro was fucking moving in fucking a Pirate Island, bro. He fought Kuzan pretty well. I mean, obviously he didn't like win, but obviously there was some effect. There was some stuff that happened that was kind of tough for him to win. He got fucking snuck attack. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's that. So let's just say he got hoed. But what's it called? Bro was fucking moving. He saved his whole crew. Fucking everything, bro. Peak fucking moment, bro. I loved it, bro. I'll give him definitely an A for now. Could be higher if he ever comes back. We'll see. We don't even know what's really gonna happen. Moving on, Jewelry Bonnie just finished Egghead, so she definitely got up. Definitely, definitely a sick character. I'd probably give her a B. So I'm not really ranking these in order. Probably somewhere in the B though. I don't know if she's on the same level as A, but respectable moments. She came to get her dad. She got the dad. Kuma was pretty cool, you know. S and then or no B. And she also had the moments where she like punched the dragon, the celestial dragon. That shit was cool as fuck. Probably give her like a B, like a higher B. All right, let's move on to Marco. Marco's a tough one. He's like you see him a lot, but at the same time, like it's just like short little moments. Is he on the same level? I give him like a low A. I don't think he deserves. I think he's definitely higher than Ben Beckman and probably most of these people on B tier. Definitely like him more than Big Mom. Yeah, yeah. I think low A is fair. Maybe like similar levels to Buggy and Ivankov. He has some peak moments though, bro. He 2v1 Queen and King, and then he had like the moments where he stopped Akainu. He had the war against Blackbeard, bro. Peak shit, you know. All right, let's move on. Rosinante. Once again, another peak sacrificed character. Rosinante, another peak character who like sacrificed himself. Hella fire, bro. Bro's the backstory with Rosinante was insanely get crazy and sad, bro. Respectable. Honestly, bro, if I was like if I just finished like fucking what's it called? If I just finished like Dressrosa, like recency bias, I'd probably give him an A. But I feel like since it's been a while now, I'll probably give him like a B. This motherfucker was goaded though. I'm not gonna lie. He can honestly be an A. Honestly, I put him like a B plus. You know. All right, let's move on. Chopper. I think I like Usopp a little more, but Chopper's definitely like high A for sure. Like I don't know, I'm just putting them in like a range. It's not an order. Chopper is definitely like a high A for sure for me. He's like obviously he's been there for a long time. He's just there, bro. He has some peak moments like in Ennie's lobby, you know, when he turned into the monster point. He's a yapper sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. He's a doctor too though. But yeah, fucking basically anyone in the Straw Hats is at least getting above an A or an A or above, you know. So yeah, alright, yeah, probably like an A. Alright, moving on. We got Reiju. Damn, there's a lot of characters like this. Once again, probably give her like a B. Maybe if we saw her more, she had some respectable moments. She helped Sanji get out. Honestly, she's like a real character. She's like, damn, like I'm not gonna help you because like I'm not gonna help you in front of them because like I don't want to get beat up myself. But then she helps him behind the scenes, you know, which is cool, you know. Like a real character, you know. And then she helped Sanji get out again, bro. The second time, peak shit, bro. Definitely like a high A, like A's for sure. Yamato, I think Yamato deserves like a low A. I think like similar to Marco, respectable character. Fought Kaido for like fucking like at least probably around 10 chapters. Was crazy. He betrayed his father to help out Wano. That was fucking interesting as hell. I think she definitely deserves an A. Probably like a low A though. All right, let's move on. Let's see, Kizaru. I think Kizaru's a low A. My bad, a high A, high A. Bro, Kizaru during this. Oh, bro, Kizaru during Sabaody. First of all, Marineford. Not much Marineford, but during Sabaody, he was so fucking gas, bro. He was actually like a peak fucking villain there, bro. He was like genuinely could have destroyed the Straw Hats if Rayleigh and Kuma didn't interfere, bro. Like it was fucking insane. And then during Egghead, bro, I liked how like it was kind of a shift. Like he was like fighting like mental battle about like killing Vegapunk. I think that was like really like I think that added a lot for me to his character. If we see more of him, then I might like put him higher. But for now, I'll probably put him like at high A. Oh, now we're moving right now with these characters, bro. Blackbeard next. I think Blackbeard is also a high A. Similar to like Kizaru, I think if we see him more, same with Kuzan and Kizaru, if we see him more, then I'm definitely putting him higher. But fucking like what he did in Marineford, that shit was obvious. That was honestly the evilest shit ever. Bro backstabbed his freaking captain of like hella his life, just like that. But it was like so like it was such a pirate thing to do, bro. It was such an asshole thing to do, bro. It was crazy, bro. Probably give him like a fucking what's it called? I think I'll give him like a high A, bro. Easy potential to get to S, 100%. All right, let's move on. Smoker. He's either a B or an A. He lost aura points for sure. In obviously in the time skip, he lost a lot of aura points. Everyone learned how to use hockey, so he's not the biggest threat anymore. Oh no, he's just a likable character, you know. He has like a lot of moments where he helps out the Straw Hats. He just has like a cool personality, you know. I probably give him like a super low A though, like the bottom of the list, probably just a B plus. It's just the most of these B characters are either they're cool or like they just have like a lot of like literally like five of these characters are kind of just like they have like a few scenes, but they were like hella cool, you know. But Smoker has like 2, 3 arcs where like he's like a main threat in there, so it's like it's pretty cool, you know. Probably give him like a low A. All right, moving on to another peak character, Kid, Captain Kid. I think he also deserves an A. His rivalry with Luffy and Law was good. I liked it a lot. He also helped Big Mom fight or Law fight Big Mom. That was fucking gas. He's definitely lower than the top of the A. I'd probably give him like a medium A. He could be better, 100%. His power is sick as fuck though, and we all know what happened to him against what's his name, against fucking Kaido, or not Kaido, Jesus Christ, against Shanks. Got cooked, bro, Loki. So yeah, I'd say that. I think A is fair. All right, moving on to Dragon. Dragon's kind of tough. He's starting to make more moves, but it's like he still hasn't really done shit. Besides, I mean, he helped Luffy in Logtown, and then I think that's really it. No, he helped Luffy in Logtown. He's kind of like Ben Beckman, you know? Like we haven't really seen shit of him, but I feel like he has more potential than Ben Beckman since he's like a main leader, like of a group. So I'll put him low A. It's kind of hard to rank him though, so I'll just put him in low A for now. Bon fucking Clay, bro. I truly hope he comes back one day in this series, bro. I'm gonna give him a high A, bro. His performance up here with these people, bro. High A. I don't think he got into the S tier. I mean overall, bro. Like S tier moments, 100%. But I think like as a full character, probably give him like a high A, bro. Beautiful fucking shit from Bon Clay, bro. Bro. Bon Clay is goated, bro. If he ever comes back, I truly hope he comes to join the Straw Hats, bro. 100%. All right, Shanks, another goated pick. I think Shanks went up a bit for me after we saw him go against Kid. That shit was sick as fuck. I'd probably give Shanks like the same level as Brook in Law. I think he's also an S, top 10 for me. Yeah, I think that's a good range. All right, let's move on to another great one, Zoro. He's my number two. He's badass. He has some of the best fights. His fighting style is great. He's just the gas character, right hand man, just the gas badass character, you know, with hella screen time, all that shit, bro. It's just great, you know. I love it. All right, let's move on. Crocodile, bro. Another S tier character. I love Crocodile's character so much, bro. Those characters who are like bad, but then kind of like become like good. You know, I fucking like Gajio and Loxus from Fairy Tail. I fucking love those type of characters, bro. So yeah, he's also in my top 10. He's like 9, I think, though. So yeah, probably give him like a top 10 or a top like 9. Yeah. Let's move on. Boa Hancock. All right, as my waifu, she's like 1 or 2, but as a character, she's definitely A or S. Do I put her? Is she above Kuzon or below Kuzon? That's the question. She's definitely above Chopper, I think, and Blackbeard, and Bon Clay. This is tough. All right, whatever. We're putting her in S, bro. Low, super low S though. Basically A plus. I feel like obviously like bro in Amazon Lily arc, I liked her a lot. In Marineford, I liked her a lot. Actually, no, I'll put her A plus. I'll put her A plus. High A plus though. Like damn near S, bro. Cause like I feel like now she's kind of just like trying to get Luffy, which I like too. But like I need to see the badass side of her again, bro. I fucking love the badass side of her again. In Marineford, that was peak Boa Hancock. All right, moving on. Kinemon, I give him a B. Another super funny character, bro. Had so many funny moments. Like when he was like, when Raizo betrayed everyone, he's like, what the fuck? Kinemon is like a mastermind, bro. How did he do this? And he had no fucking idea what was going on. That shit was so funny. Yeah, I give him a B. He's a good dude. I think A is a little better. I don't think he made it to the A league. He didn't make it to the big leagues. I'm sorry, but yeah. Vivi, I also give her B. A likable character. We're definitely gonna see more of her in the future, bro. After what we heard about from Emu, how like apparently she's a part of the D clan now. Crazy, bro. So yeah, I think she's like a higher B. I don't think she gets A though because she hasn't been in the series for so long. Arlong, I think Arlong's a B. I don't think he's on the same level as A because I think A is a little too high for him. Plus, it's been so long. But you know, I think I liked him as a villain. He was a great villain, bro. He was a piece of shit, but he had like a reason. He was a respectable villain. At the same time, not a respectable villain. So I give him like a B, like a higher B. All right, Edward Newgate. All right, Edward Newgate is S. Peak fucking performance in Marineford. I have him above Usopp, but probably below Crocodile. I think that's like the perfect spot for him. Let's see, how many characters? That's 10 characters, huh? That's probably like my top 10 right there. I'd say, like basically. All right, but yeah, fucking peak, fucking like death, bro. Bro, Whitebeard is just goaded, bro. Simple as that, bro. Kikunojo, C or B. I don't really care about her like that. She plays like a bigger role in the beginning, but then after she's kind of like whatever. Let me tell you something about this guy. I fucking love Katakuri. He is like definitely my peak character. Besides the top three, like the Monster Trio, I think he's my number four. I fucking loved Katakuri during her whole kick. He's so gas. Honestly, he's like tied with Doflamingo, but like I think he just has the slight edge. I fucking love Katakuri so much. Bro was goated as fuck. Peak antagonist with Luffy, peak moments. Fought Luffy for hella long. Took the L on purpose. Bro, respectable motherfucker, bro. He's easily top 5, top 4. There you go. Alright, let's move on. We got Pudding. C. Or no, C. C or D. I don't really give a shit about her. She's a scumbag. I don't care what she did at the end, bro. Kiss my ass, bro. She's a scumbag. Actually, no, I'll give her a C. Bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really want to think about it too much, bro. Probably give her like a C or D, just anywhere in there. All right, moving on. Rayleigh. All right, definitely A or probably. Oh, hold on. Probably like a high A. Bro. Rayleigh's goaded. Right hand man of the King of the Pirates. Hella goaded moments. Trained Luffy. His design is gas too, bro. I like his design a lot. Hella shit about him, honestly, bro. He's goaded, bro. I give him like a high A. Carrot. I think a C. Don't really care about her. She has like some cool moments, but don't really care about her. Shirahoshi D. Yapping too much, bro. Shut your ass up, bro. I mean, good for her for leaving the crib, but shut your ass up, you know. All right, let's move on. Lucci. I like Lucci as an antagonist. He was a good antagonist, and I like how they brought him back. I think he's kind of like an L Mans for like going after Luffy again, even though like they like helped him out. But I think he's still pretty decent. I think like a low B. I don't know where. This isn't really in order, but yeah, definitely like a low B. All right, let's move on to Kaido. I think Kaido is similar to like, well, Whitebeard. I think he definitely deserves like around a low S, probably like just above Usopp or like the same level as Usopp for me. Same level as Whitebeard, just right there, bro. Peak characters, bro. Holy, bro, loved it. Yeah, I think that's like my top 10 with some honorable mentions right there. Shanks might be a little higher now, but like in that range, yeah. All right, let's move on. But yeah, Kaido obviously peak antagonist, made Luffy get so much stronger, literally goaded lore, all that shit, bro. Goaded introduction, fucking yeah, just goaded arc, like just goaded, bro. And he's just a fucking like fought everybody. Was so sick, bro. Tashigi is a baddie, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'll probably give Tashigi like a B, bro. I like Tashigi. I'm gonna be honest, bro. That's all I can really say, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I get Tashigi like a B. All right, Isho Fujitoro, definitely a B somewhere, or not B, A. I don't think he's a high A, but he's definitely like a mid A. Probably like around the same level as Kid, maybe a little higher. All right, let's move on. Kobe. I think Kobe's journey is like really like good, you know. It's inspiring, honestly. Holy shit, bro. How strong he's become. It's crazy, bro. Impressive shit from Kobe. I don't think he's on the same level as Fujitoro for me. I think he deserves a low A though, or like a high B. I'm gonna put him in low A for now, but I think either one of those, you know, respectable like kid. You know, he's trying to be a hero. He's doing a great job. I don't know why he said he's gonna try to ruin Luffy's dreams. I mean, I guess as a Marine, technically, he is supposed to do that. Can't really hate on him for that much, but I don't see how he's gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie. Luffy's insane now. Kobe's strong, but obviously not on Luffy's level yet. But we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I'd give him like a low A, B plus, somewhere in that A range. All right, Kushina, I forgot her name, bro. I'd probably give her like a C. She's introduced like super early into the series. I mean, we just don't have much about her, but I don't dislike her, you know. So I'll probably give like a C. She helped Zoro become who he is. That's fire. So yeah, like a C plus probably area. All right, moving on. Dr. Kureha, I think B. I like her. I like her. I'll be honest. She's a yapper, bro. But she's like a better like she's an interesting yapper, you know. She's just like when you see her, you know, it's always like she's either like glazing chopper or you know she's just like yapping about some shit. You know, it's pretty sick, you know. So I give her like a B. All right, moving on to Mihawk. I probably give Mihawk an A. We've seen him cook on multiple occasions. We need to see more though. I think he has a S potential for sure, but it's kind of just tough to put him anywhere because like you know he's kind of just like there. We know about him, but he's never like you never really see him in Marineford. Honestly, he was a threat, but like he didn't really do much besides like a few things. And I think after that we like genuinely don't see him like that again. Or no, my bad. He joins up with the Cross Guild, which is sick, but he hasn't really made any moves yet, so it's kind of tough. So yeah. All right, moving on. Sabo. Honestly, Sabo's moving up. He's like similar to Kuzan and like Boa. I think they're honestly like freaking like upper A or upper S or upper Jesus Christ, high ass A or like low S, bro. Like honestly, any one of these characters can like beat Usopp. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just putting Usopp there for now though. Fucking love them though. All right, let's move on. But yeah, no wait, let me chill out. Continue talking about Sabo, bro. Bro, Sabo's such a like an entertaining character. Luffy's brother, he came and dressed Rosa, got the fire fruit, beat one of Blackbeard's captains, which was sick as fuck. He destroyed him. Fought Fujitoro. Then this motherfucker shows up in the fucking, this literally the fucking most dangerous place in the world with two admirals. Starts cooking. Learns about the fucking the emu and all that shit. Comes back to Dragon, bro. He's just so much to him, though. It's like, bro, L fucking Mike, bro. I'm out here yapping my ass off and it just cuts off. But yeah, easy S potential. I probably put him a high A for now. Freaking yeah, just I mean, peak character. Jinbei, I give Jinbei an A. I think any Straw Hat member for me is like an A or A or above. Peak shit. He has like he joined the crew such a badass way. He told Big Mom like, why would I care about you when I'm gonna join the King of the Pirates? Fucking peak, bro. He's a respectable dude, great dude. Came to Wano, fought who's who, cooked all that shit, bro. Easy A. All right. Ooh, yes, Robin, bro. Probably my number one waifu. Same with Boa. I think Robin is like a A, high A. I don't know if she's S, like low S, but I think she's like a super high A. Yeah. All right. Similar to she's bad. She has so much lore to her. She's the last person who can read poneglyphs. That's fucking insane. She's such a threat, bro. I think her bounty's like a bill now. It's crazy. She's on the same level as Katakuri, which is kind of crazy, but it makes sense at the same time. All right, let's move on. Frankie. Frankie, once again, I probably put him on the A, same as like Jinbei, respectable dude. Bro in Eddie's lobby was fucking such a fun watch. He was moving, bro. He was fighting everyone. He was respectable. He told Robin to not get mad at her or like not to do anything to herself because like there's no way you can like I don't know. It's just I forgot exactly what happened. It's been a while, but yeah, he was fucking great, bro. Respectable dude, always having a good time. His fight against Senior Pink was fucking top tier cinema right there, bro. Just anyone from like I said, like anyone from the Straw Hats is like so cool, bro. I love him, bro. Once again, Nami, I'd probably give her like A, bro. She's a baddie, bro. She's fucking the navigator. She's a yapper sometimes, I can't lie, but like I like how she's always getting stronger too. Like she's always like she fought Ulti, pretty well in Wano, which is insane. I don't remember what she did in Egghead though. I'm not gonna lie, but in Wano she was moving, so yeah, I'd probably give her like an A. Ace had insane potential, was honestly a goated character. R.I.P. to bro. I'd probably give him like an A once again. I don't know where in the A. I don't think he's as good as any of these upper characters in A, because like he's sadly we won't see him again. But he's such a goated character. He has so much to him. Literally, he was the king of the pirates' son. He was a demon. He was on Whitebeard's crew. He was literally like moving up in the world so fast, and then he wouldn't take the disrespect about what Akainu said. Speaking of Akainu, next person is Akainu. But yeah, I think all right. Speaking of Akainu, let's move on. I think Akainu. I think low A is fair. I think if we seen him do more, then maybe he would go up. But right now he's kind of just chilling because he can't really move around, sadly. But I think in Marineford, like, I mean, yeah, he has like an aggressive, really aggressive way of doing shit, obviously. But like at the same time, it's like it's kind of his job. Bro's a scumbag though. When he was like, yeah, Whitebeard's a piece. He was like, yeah, Roger was kind of cool. I can't lie. He actually became the king of the pirates. But Whitebeard, he's a bitch. I was like, god damn, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. So yeah, I'd probably give like Akainu an A range for now. I definitely want to see more of him. Like obviously a piece of shit, but I don't say I hate him. You know, realistically, like it's it was gonna it's his job, low key, and also like yeah, like, I don't know, I don't know, I'm not really cooking right now, but yeah, I'd probably give him like an A range. All right, that's the tier list. Obviously, there's a lot more characters, but these are some pretty good characters. We got at least everyone in my top 10 range in honorable mentions. All right, so we got SS, S, all go to characters. Then we got the high A. All right, my bad, my bad. Let's continue. Oh, and once again, we got the top 10 basically, which is like SS and S. We got A tier. This first up row is like literally like damn near any one of these can be like S tier. And then we got like the A tiers. All these are like A tiers and like have great characters A tier. And then you have B tiers, which is like characters who are cool. Some of them have potential to go higher, like Ben Beckman and NL. C, I'm gonna be honest, don't really care about them. And then D, Shirahoshi. She's whatever. But yeah, that's my list. Let me know what you guys think. Comment what you comment what another tier list you want me to do. Make sure you like the video. Comment. Yeah.